Your Honor, I think, no, I forwarded the transcript, the corrected transcript that I was seeking.
But you didn't forward the portions that you had that either I had ruled out or you had agreed would be out?
I did not forward those. There were...
And yet that's what you expected everybody to argue this morning without even knowing what those were. Could you please forward those at your earliest convenience so that we will know by lunchtime what it is that we're talking about?
Absolutely.
Excuse me. I didn't receive the transcript last night.
Well, she's agreed that she's not going to be using the transcript because nobody's had a chance to look at it. So you don't need to worry about that.
Thank you, Honor.
But I don't know if somebody's going to be over here to assist you later in the morning, but as soon as somebody gets here, you need to get that taken care of, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so is Mr. Sprinkle out there ready?
He said that he needed 10 minutes from the time that I reached him, so...
Text him now and tell him he needs to get over here right now.
He is, Your Honor. He is coming. He literally...
Text him anyway and say the 10 minutes, he can't have any more time. He needs to stop what he's doing right now and come on. Because we have the jury waiting.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then while we wait, I guess you can go ahead and forward us those portions of the interview that you think need reconsideration, since we'll just be sitting here doing nothing otherwise.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you enjoyed your unexpected 4-day weekend. I hope that nobody is too badly impacted by the storm that swept through. And we are ready to proceed, and we're picking up with Mr. Sprinkle, who was on the stand, I don't know, early last week maybe, but anyway, go ahead, Ms. Love.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, DDA Sprinkle. How are you?
Very well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So when we last left off, you were explaining to the jury regarding the investigation into the murder of Donovan Thomas, the additional steps that you took in determining what to do with the file once you received it from the Atlanta Police Department.
Right.
All right. And you had explained that there were jail calls that you were able to listen to make certain determinations regarding information that was a part of the file.
Can y'all hear her okay? Everybody can hear her? Okay. Where'd your lapel mic go?
Would you rather, okay, even at the podium?
I don't know. It just seems, if everybody can hear her, that's fine. It just didn't seem as loud.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I can grab it now.
Maybe while he's answering, you can hook it up.
I don't think I can do both of those. This is a difficult contraption. I'll talk into the microphone.
Okay.
All right. So, Mr. Sprinkle, with respect to Spencer Wright, or the person that Detective Thorpe spoke to before taking out the warrants, and the jail call that you listened to.
Correct.
Is my memory correct that you said that Detective Investigator David White was the person who then spoke with or went out and reached out to the person that Mr. Wright called from the Atlanta City Jail?
That is correct.
And the information that you received or that you were able to gain from that phone call made from the Atlanta City Jail, what impact did it have on your investigation into the murder of Donovan Thomas?
It corroborated what I already believed, which was that Spencer Wright, who initially provided the name of Nicholas Robb.
Okay. And with respect to Quindarius Zachary, did you take part in a 2017 proffer of Quindarius Zachary or include that as a part of your file?
I did, and it was recorded. I have it on a disc over here as well.
All right. And did you also listen to the August 2015 interview of Mr. Zachary?
I believe so, yes, that would be the one.
Would you tell the jury what cell phone records or what cell phone numbers you found of interest after listening to the interviews?
Well, there would probably be a few, but I do, and I can't recall at the top of my head what specific cell phone numbers were mentioned during each interview. For example, depending on the interview, the party may have identified their own cell phone number or somebody else's cell phone number. But the numbers that were primarily of interest to me were those for which Detective Tyrone Dennis obtained phone records. Mm-hmm. And the numbers that he obtained, I believe, were primarily, if not exclusively, from either A, the interviews that he conducted, or B, from cell phones that he found during the course of his investigation. He was able to forensically analyze and extract the number therefrom.
Now, you mentioned last time you were on the stand getting the videos or the surveillance videos enhanced, the ones from the Texaco and the barbershop.
Yes.
Was there any other surveillance footage that you were able to obtain that was not a part of the original file that Mr. Detective Thorpe gave to you? Is the surveillance footage from the Texaco and the barbershop the surveillance footage that you used in making your decisions about what to look for next in this case?
From what I recall, I was primarily, if not exclusively, focused on the surveillance footage from the Texaco and the barbershop.
Okay. Who had you listened to the interviews from by the time that you did go into and look at the surveillance footage from the Texaco and from the barbershop, or did you do that first?
Well, so I watched the surveillance footage many times. I'm sure I listened to while I was watching the interviews, I watched various parts of the footage. After I watched the interviews, I watched various parts of the footage. It wasn't as regimented as I had like a checklist where I watched the videos and then I watched the interviews, and I would keep revisiting things as I went through the case file.
Other than looking for someone in a particular place like a park bench in the surveillance footage, what was it that the surveillance footage was able to give to you that you found of value in this investigation?
Well,
I'm going to object to the form of the question. What he found of value is not relevant, and I would ask that...
I can rephrase.
Okay, thank you.
What from the surveillance footage were you able to utilize in furthering your investigation?
Well, first of all, it marked the exact time of the homicide, which broadly is just very important because it allows me to establish a time.
Hit that like for deal with Christian. Yo, for deal with Christian. Smash that bell for DWC. Yo, smash it. Just smash it. Hit that like for deal with Christian. For deal with Christian. Smash that bell for DWC. Yo, smash it. Just smash it. Hit that like for deal with Christian.